This is Legal Break on WTVM with attorney Gary Bruce answering your questions about the law.
Hello there. Well, today we have some very interesting questions to ask you, Gary, so we're going to jump right in. The one I'm going to read to make sure I don't get it incorrect, Paul from Columbus called in, asked if the police have a right to pull him over for a headlight being out in his car.
Yes, and the quick answer is yes, they do. Because we have an implied consent when we use the roads. The state has a duty and an interest in keeping it safe.
Right.
So when you take to the roads, if your lights are out, you're malfunctioning somehow, or even if you've been impaired, you've implicitly said, I'm subject to the state's rules and regulations. So can they pull you over? Yes. The question comes up when it's maybe a pretextual pull over. Was there really a reason to pull me over, or were you just making something up so you could inspect my car or see who I was? So, you know, and that argument comes up sometimes. Right. But the truth is they can. If your lights are out, they can pull you over. So here's the tip, I think, from that, Paul. And Paul and I talked about this. Walk around the car like if you're a trucker. You know, they have to do a pre-trip inspection. And we don't do this enough. I don't do it enough. None of us do. But make sure your lights are working. Make sure your signals are working. And look at your tires. Make sure they're inflated right. You know, that causes a lot of wrecks. Bad tread is an issue. And it comes up. So do it. Take it on yourself. Do it. Inspect for yourself. And that's a good opportunity and a good time to talk about that. It's a safety issue for all of us. It is.
It is. Could help you and or the passengers in your car too as well.
Absolutely.
So we have a man on the street question and a question from Rick. Let's roll it.
What happens when you cross the median, not in the crosswalk, and you get hit? Who's at fault?
All right. Well, the question essentially, do you have to cross in a crosswalk? I think the good answer is yes, cross in a crosswalk. But if you don't, you may recover in Columbus. In Georgia, you have different rules than Alabama. So the interesting thing is this. If you are contributory negligent in causing your injury, in Georgia, the jury will have a chance to decide how much you contributed versus how much the other person contributed. So if they come around a corner real fast and have fault, then you can still recover. In Alabama, the rule's a little different. If you're 1% at fault under contributory negligence laws, then you may be barred from recovery altogether. So an interesting distinction between Georgia and Alabama. But use the crosswalks, much safer, a lot better. Keep the questions coming. We're enjoying this. It's been fun.
Thank you so much. We'll see you on the very next Legal Break.